And the friendships I created in my study group, I mean, they've been lifelong. And actually, tomorrow I'm flying to Canada to go to a wedding of one of my buddies in the study group. And I think 6 out of the 8 of us are all flying to Canada for the wedding, which is crazy, or driving. A couple of them took a big trip like through Yellowstone and things like that. And so that's how tight knit we are. Like, we laughed together, we cried together. They're some of my very best friends. And so that was another benefit of using a study group, and using a study group like this, where you could really give and take. And it's been fun to kind of see where everybody is wound up. I've got a friend from my study group that's working for the FBI. I've got one who right out of law school went to this huge firm in London, making $270,000 a year, which is insane for fresh out of law school. I've got one friend that went into legal aid, one that's working in a tech company. There's me, founding a bar prep company and doing some other things, and some more traditional, small, mid-sized firm. Got one who's just killing it in real estate. And so we got a great variety, in our study group, and that was nice because it gave us some great perspective. And when you become really good friends with your classmates, I think it helps you chill out a little bit when it comes to the curve and the competitive aspect. I remember thinking, you know what? These guys are awesome, and I would not be embarrassed if any of them outperform me on grades, because that's how highly I think of my classmates. And it was really fun to see how we ended up doing, as a study group. This model worked really well the first year because we were all in the same classes. Second and third year, not so much, because everybody's in different classes. There's a lot more choice, at least at the law school that I went to. But it was interesting to see, in the first year when we were using this model, almost across the board, everybody outperformed themselves academically than when they were flying solo after, or more solo. I mean, we still use the model, and in some cases, maybe we just create a mini study group for one class. And so we'd rotate, just for that class, and you could just team up with, 3 other people and rotate every other week who's doing the reading, or 6 or 5 other people and rotate, every 3 weeks.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.